We will be recording this gathering to share with all who it may be soul food for. And if we do have some private dialogue at the second half of our gathering that needs to be edited out, just know that there is full integrity in privacy in anything you share, if that feels important to you. And I am so overjoyed to be here with you. And the herd of light is standing all around this lotus pond. Hello and welcome, Richard. It is such a joy to interbreathe with you. And interbreathing we are. So feeling this incredible miracle of the unification of our breath with all of nature. And let's begin this gathering, which is the first of the month, where we find a topic that holds a frequency like a portal to enter into together. And nature consciousness hands us various keys that may unlock parts of ourselves to be a fuller service to the whole. We gather weekly, building upon today's gathering. So feel the sacredness of this co-creation together. We will be exploring a frequency topic that nature presented through the word renunciation. Welcome, yeah. So we'll call in all of nature now for an amplified resonance field of interbreathing support. The herd of light we have as little vast pinpoints of light all around the corral. Here's Teddy behind me, Khalil and Yoshi and Travis. Ah, thank you, Olga. We will look and see the file you shared. And also Taz. And there's an unseen presence to the herd here, a pole star of beingness named Omar. So we call Omar in fully now. And now calling in this herd of light that extends unlimitedly into the spheres of intimacy of your lives. Those beings of light that are disguised as dogs and cats and fish and winged ones Those beings who are rooted in the depths of Mother Gaia that we call trees, and Mother Gaia herself, and feeling our rootedness as one. Calling in the flowers, the insects, all of the animal beings on this glorious plane of planet Earth, and all of those beings who have flown free from their earthly forms as amplified presence that are bridged by love here and now. We call in the sky. We call in the elements. We call in the land and the ancestors of this land. We call in the soil and the stars and the oceans and the oceanic beings and all of the waterways within and without, flowing as one. And calling in the moon, the sun, and all of the heavenly bodies and space itself, the sentience of space itself. And we call into this sacred, ever expanding circle whose center point is everywhere. All of our human, animal family. And we call in the rock beings, the crystal beings, and all nature beings as one heart beating within each one of us. So breathing in this welcome, welcoming yourself so deeply that the welcome is undifferentiated with other, extended out as it extends in. And let's just feel for a moment this crystalline grid of light as a mandala. Each one of us around the world, those that are not here physically, but are here in resonance of intention. Feel this beautiful grid of light as it re-rhythmatizes to a natural rhythm of love. So thank you again for being here, for joining this co-creation, and let us open ourselves to be our most natural selves, which really is a flow of transceiving, of transmitting and receiving as one flow of natural reciprocity, nature's way. And in such a gathering as this unique one that we co-create, words are spoken, but they are being spoken on a level of being carriers of fragrances through the wind, of frequencies through the currents of the ether within us all. So allowing a relaxation into these waters of nourishment that are flowing through from the transmissions. As we explore the frequency word, renunciation, and notice how a word can conjure up already knowing what it is. And just allow any conclusion that might have already been processed within you about this word to soften and become porous and realign now with the frequencies that we will interbreathe. There is an unpolluted, crystalline mainstream flowing through us all. And this includes you. There is an unpolluted, crystalline mainstream flowing through us all. And this includes you. Feel this mainstream flowing through you at the core of your being as a nature being. So we'll pause and feel as a felt sense this flow of a mainstream of beingness floating through the core of your being. This mainstream is not a mind stream. And that of your innermost mainstream, the musicality of your innermost mainstream is vastly, starkly different than the musicality of your mind stream. Experience the music of them both. The music of the mind stream and the music of this main stream of beingness flowing through the core of your being. Experience the music of them both and feel how yourselves and waterways dance to each stream. And notice which stream's music you can feel most predominantly playing in amplified surround sound within. For this is also what you amplify all around you. Experience the music of the mind stream and notice the stark difference between it and the stream, the main stream that flows through you. And notice how your cells and waterways and all of the spaces in between dance to each stream. And feel which is most predominant. Which stream of music is most predominantly playing in amplified surround sound within. For this is what you also amplify all around. We, all of nature, are here to call upon you, to inspire you, to renew your essence vow of renunciation. A renunciation that is not born from rejection or resistance or discipline, but is born from the luminous mainstream frequency within you, which innately renounces through resonance. We, all of nature, are calling upon you to inspire you to renew your essence vow of renunciation. A renunciation that is not born from rejection or resistance or discipline, but is born from the luminous mainstream frequency of your essence, which innately renounces through resonance. So let's all feel deeply into this mainstream flowing within the essence of you. And its resonance innately is one of such a frequency, of honed frequency, that renunciation simply is because of resonance, the filter of resonance. So here and now, let us feel this resonance of renunciation, sweeping through the human collective waterways, sweeping the human collective waterways, clean and clear. All of nature are renunciates. We simply do not feed the music of mind streams. All of nature are renunciates. We simply do not feed and amplify the music of mind streams. All of nature are renunciates, and your essential nature is too. Feeding and amplifying mind streams is an inner pollution externalized in many of the waterways of these times. Feeding and amplifying mind streams is an inner pollution externalized in many of the waterways of these times. Just stop and drop and renew your dedicated essence vow. Just stop and drop and feel the renewal of your essence vow. Feel the musicality of it. Feel the stream of light, which naturally renounces the music of the mind stream simply via the filter of resonance. Enter into, surrender into, and become coherently flowing with all of your being and training to the hum of the mainstream musicality that is the essence of your being and is in harmony with all beings here and now. So first we feel the hum of the musicality of our essence mainstream song. A resonance so honed as it hums. And feel how this amplified surround sound is also amplified out and in as one flow of natural reciprocity. And feel the harmony of this hum with the harmony of the essence of all beings. An inner mainstream of crystalline, luminous clarity. enter into, surrender into, and become coherently flowing with all of your being, entraining to the hum that is the essence of your being. Your natural mind is part of this life-giving mainstream flow within. But when the mind stream hum of incoherence sings, it drowns out the subtle, all-pervading hum of the mainstream music flowing through you. Renouncing the mind stream is freedom, is abundance, is home. Renouncing as a natural, inherent resonance. The resonance, humming of the mainstream core. So home, it innately, inherently renounces, not through resistance, not through rejection, not through discipline, but through frequency, resonance. Renouncing the mind stream is freedom, is abundance, is home, is intimacy with yourself, where you find us all humming in harmonic convergence, all of nature humming, intimacy with yourself and with all beings. This is a renunciation of entrainment, a natural resonance renouncement of entrainment to the music of mind streams. Just stop and drop and renew this vow of now. This essence vow, here and now. This renunciation of entrainment to the music of mind streams. This ushers in your natural inner re-entrainment to the innermost mainstream music of beingness that you are, we are, and all is. Feel this ushering in, this sweeping in of your natural inner entrainment to the mainstream hum of your beingness that you are, that we are, that all is. We all of nature, are embodiments, living, breathing, humming of the mainstream music of beingness. All of nature. And this includes you as a nature being, are embodiments of living, breathing hum. The hum of mainstream, the mainstream of beingness that you are, we are, and all is. So let's pause here, feeling the musicality of these transmissions as they sing through you. Coherencing all of your being. Highlighting the vow of innate renunciation of your essence. A renunciation dance of resonance. I can feel the herd all around, just amplifying in full surround sound. The sound. As we all sing and hum and amplify resonance. See if you can feel all of nature and all beings as this hum sweeps through every level of you, which contains the holographic whole. Notice when you reattune in this way to your inner mainstream hum. You re-enter reunion, an effortless reunion. The field beyond ideas of right and wrong. Simply rest here. Lie down. Here and now with us, bathing in the musicality of the verdant grasses, the musicality, the songs of all of nature, where the lyrics, you and I, don't even make sense. When you reattune to your inner mainstream hum, you re-enter effortlessly, re-enter reunion. The field beyond ideas of right and wrong. Simply rest here, lie down, here and now with us. And bathe breath by breath in the musicality of the verdant grasses, in the song of all of nature, where the lyrics you and I don't even make sense. So let us lay here, feeling the intimacy into me. I see all. Hearing the songs of nature in a harmonic convergence within. Notice here, bird song becomes hymn of joy, singing from the cells of the universe within your belly. Notice right here in this field, bird song becomes hymn of joy, singing from the cells of the universe within your belly. And here, sky studded by stars becomes the night sky of your solar plexus as illumined vastness. Here, where sky studded by stars becomes the night sky of your solar plexus as illumined vastness. Renouncing mind streams slips you effortlessly into the mainstream flow within, instantaneously returning you to remembrance with all. True communion, true intimacy. Renouncing mind streams slips you effortlessly into the mainstream flow within, returns you to remembrance with all. Remembrance with all. True communion and true into me I see. Ah, rest here, beloveds, for an eternal blink. Rest here in freedom. The freedom born, reborn from your innermost, updated vow of now. Ah, rest here, beloved, for an eternal blink in freedom born from your innermost updated vow of now. So as we breathe, the simplicity of this homecoming with all of nature, feel nature breathing this homecoming deep within the center of your heart. Deep within that starry night sky of your solar plexus, and vastness. Feel the resonance, the reverberating resonance as a harmonic convergence in the depths of your belly. An amplified, all surrounding sound with no inner or outer. Where bird song is clearly hymn of joy. This mainstream song within. Sweeping through all of humanity, clearing, cleaning the waterways within and without as one naturally reciprocal flow of love.